We are just a couple Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. It should be a good conquest matchup tonight between the Cowboys and the Nationals. Jupiter attempts to add another stronghold. Next, and this is knocked down on the mound, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor looks up. Gone!
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone. Digging in, Chris Coughlin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Coughlin.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Taylor giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Batting second.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Michael Taylor comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. The pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and he misses it. Throw won't get him.
Batting third. Right
Stepping
fielder,
in, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there is any intent behind that.
Batting fourth. Second
He's
baseman.
ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the stretch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Payoff pitch one more time, very weakly on the ground. The next 3-2 fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Green has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Anthony Rendon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, Matt, we got 2 aces on the mound. They've already each given up a run here early in the game. I tell you what, it's not what you expected, but I do know this. You got to get them early before they settle in.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-2, here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Burns. And that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. On now to the top half. Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Jeff Bagwell.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's the first out.
Batting 6, second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now.
D. Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. At the plate, Sean Green. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, Zimmerman. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Here's Adam Lind. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder, Adam Lind.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way it worked out well for him. That's a well thrown pitch though.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic.
Catcher.
And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Howie Kendrick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Howie Kendrick.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Eddie Romero, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is right there, 1 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 41, Marco Estrada.
Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Hit in the air out to left. Lind is over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder
digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Lined hard, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed 1 more out, and give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
And that'll be a base hit for Peralta. So with that, the top of the 3rd inning will continue at least 1 more batter.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. Hits a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Into the box, Chris Coghlan, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Here's the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Michael Givens, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Coughlin is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. A good look there at the home of the Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Cowboys and the Blue Jays. Jupiter attempts to add another stronghold. Next. Stepping into the box, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Billy Burns.
Lifted in the air out to left. Pierce is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
In the second spot
Digging in,
tonight,
Yohan Moncada,
baseman,
as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Little dribbler up the first baseline. He's got to hurry, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Batting third, shortstop.
Now at the plate, Johnny Peralta. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for Toronto, center fielder.
In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Second inning coming up from Toronto. Digging in now, Chris Coghlan. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Chris Coghlan.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Pierce comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting fifth. First baseman,
stepping in,
5.
Jeff Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Into the box, Sean Green pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 delivery. Pitch outside. The throw. Here's the tag from Donaldson. He's out at third base.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third. Nope,
low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the... Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Justin.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
Steve Pearce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Gordon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, Russell Martin will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches. And he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Burns is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's the catcher, Dioner Navarro. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Dioner Navarro.
Line drive to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going. So I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Gerard Dyson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Gerard Dyson.
Dyson off for second. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. On the move again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
14.
Ready for another chance? Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
The batter.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled back. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. There is Goins. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Pedro Strop, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Leading off with the Jays.
Ready now, Darwin Barney. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Jonathan Lucroy is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. And that one stayed too low apparently. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Green is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Settling in now, Ryan Goins. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Kendrys Morales will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Kendrys.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
On to first, and that's your ball game. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Joe Biagini worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious visiting team. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs on no hits, no errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. It'll be Conquest baseball action this evening between the Cowboys and the Blue Jays. Jupiter will look to grow their empire. Coming up next. Joe Biagini, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or a curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Drilled down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Into the box now, Chris Coghlan, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First offering on its way. To short, hit hard. Barney scoops it up, throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Jupiter is on top, 1-0. So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Josh Donaldson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W. He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Navarro has a play, and that retires the side. Pretty painless. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
D. Gordon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Stepping in now, Sean Green, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner's on his way to third. On the ground to the right side. Smoke comes up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And standing in is the catcher, Deanna Navarro. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
This is pulled into right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Cardinals sin, Cardinals sin. You got an open base with the pitcher on the on-deck circle, and you let him get a base hit. That just can't happen.
Eric Hosmer will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Gerard Dyson will come on now and pinch run here. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Line drive to center field. Pilar makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 14, Billy
Striding
Burns.
in once again, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Dyson off for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pierce waits on it, and that ends the inning. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Nate Jones, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Jonathan Lucroy is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Steve Pierce is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for route number 2. Standing in, Darwin Barney. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ready with the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. Jupiter leads this one 2-0. Back with Major League Baseball on the show as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center.
Leading off for the Cowboys.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pierce is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left-hander
stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Coghlan. He hit a sac fly earlier. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pierce moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number. At the plate, Ryan Goins. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Carter Capps is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
And there to take it in is Peralta for the first out.
Batting 9th. Pitcher.
Kendrys Morales will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
One and two, here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now another 2-2. And another foul ball.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A man on third with two down. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, that's a huge win. They came in here and said, hey, we're taking over, and that's exactly what they did. The stronghold is theirs.
A 2-0 finish today. Joe Biagini worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good conquest. Matchup today between the Cowboys and the Blue Jays. Jupiter will look to grow their empire. Coming up next, Pierce ranging forward. He's there, but oh, he missed it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out. In front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. A quick out number one. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Striding into the box, Johnny Peralta. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Coughlin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a good job on the mound there as he'll strand the runner at third in the opening half inning. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Now batting, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Catfish looks in. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing in the Toronto. Into the box, Jeff Bagwell. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jeff Bagwell.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pierce going back on it, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as they get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Batting six. Second.
Here's D. Gordon now.
D. Gordon.
Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after he gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Standing in now, Sean Green. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. One-0 count. Here it is. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
Batting eight.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Barney backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Kevin Pillar. You talk about highlight reels. Wow, climbing fences, running into fences, whatever it takes to catch the ball, he's out there to do it.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Fielder number 14.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that 2-out base hit.
So much for that taking the first pitch. Man, they are aggressive. You've seen them score several runs early in the game. I attribute that to the aggressive hitting.
Stepping in now, Yoan Moncada. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
Steve Pearce.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in now, Russell Martin will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there, and it's 0-1. Smoke toward third. Moncada has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Back here in Toronto for the start of the third in this one, as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yoan Moncada is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Slow grounder to first. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Goins ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Chris Coghlan hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hard hit to first. Smoke has it, and Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Darwin Barney is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Too high. 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Another try at 2-2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Now in the box, Ryan Goins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Henry's Morales will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Has a look. Now the pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And he is in there.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again. Teoscar Hernandez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Burns is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Marcus Stroman worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that
2.